Welcome to Healthy Relationships for Youth, Session 10, Power and Violence. Power dynamics and inequality are often causes of relationship violence. The aim of our program is to examine those different powers to see how they may be used to create violence and how to stop that violence before it starts. In this session, we will be focusing on the cycle of abuse. Abuse in relationships is often cyclical and highly manipulative. That is why many people continue to stay in abusive relationships. While the statistics highlight that women are the majority of people who are harmed within abusive relationships, anyone can be the victim of an unhealthy relationship. It is important to note that abuse can occur within 2S LGBTQ+ relationships as well, and often goes unreported or unquestioned because of the stigma queer youth already face. People of color and Indigenous people are also more likely to be assaulted by a partner because of racism, lack of access to resources, learned distrust of government-run support systems, and racial stigma. For this session, we ask that you keep in mind the fact that abuse is always the fault of the person committing the violence. Regardless of what the other partner's behavior is, no one deserves to be scared or hurt by their relationship partner. Additionally, it is important to be mindful about the situation students in your class may be living in. Chances are that some of them have experienced violence in their relationships or family life outside of this class. For this reason, we ask that you strive to deliver this session in a way that is respectful and safe for all students. This means not making jokes about physical violence or abuse, and speaking to students who treat abuse lightly, among other things. It is also important to understand and talk about the difference between consent and coercion. Consent is when you willingly give permission with your words and actions for something to happen. Coercion is the act of persuading or convincing someone to do something by using force, threats, or emotional manipulation. Coercion can look like verbal threats, telling lies, pressuring your partner, getting angry with your partner, criticizing them, or making them feel guilty for saying no. If someone says yes but have been coerced, this is not consent. Finally, this is a great session to talk about what we can do if a friend is in an unhealthy relationship. Make sure to take some time to talk about this with your class, and don't forget to include it as the question in the reflection journal at the end of the session. If you'd like to do more reading about relationship violence in Canada, please check the following resources or visit the blog at healthyrelationshipsforyouth.wordpress.com. These resources are loveisrespect.org, breakthecycle.org, Canadian Women's Foundation, The Facts About Violence Against Women, as well as these additional resources. Thanks for listening, and have a great session.